Oh, welcome back, everybody. So, I got another unboxing for you today, but it's not an unboxing of, me taking apart a package. No, this is me opening up a box to a knife that I kind of had my eye on for a few years, but could never really get it. First of all, it's the price. Benchmades are expensive. Second of all, it was the availability. So let's get into it, everybody. Let's talk blades. That's what we're into. We are looking at the Benchmade Vallation, tactical and everyday. This is kind of the bigger one. Every time I tried finding one, there was always just the mini, and I don't really want the mini. So let's go ahead and open it up, shall we? Shan't we? Really digging this this Spyderco Blade Ops version of the Paramilitary 2 with the Emerson Wave. I love this thing. This has become my new EDC, and I am so happy to have it. It was love at first sight. So much so that I've been playing around with it a lot, practicing with it. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than what I'm used to, but who gives a flying fart? It is an awesome knife. It's got the glory of both worlds. So, now that we're into bug-related knives, we got the Benchmade logo, which has the the butterfly, Spyderco being the spider. So, good stuff. So you are seeing this as it is. I broke the safety seal on there. This is a big knife, not by any means a small knife. Of course, you get a little literature in here, using care manual. So that's always nice to have in there. And one thing that I love about Benchmade is that they put it in a cotton sleeve or a nylon sleeve. Wow, humongo knife. Heavy too. And it comes with this. It's the access lock. Genuine access mechanics. So if you guys want to read that, you guys can pause it and read that. I'm just going to put it back in the box because I'm very familiar with Benchmade knives, but they're a bit steep in price, so I don't always purchase one. When I see it, I have to want it to like it enough to want to buy it. So this is the first time I am touching this knife, examining it. It has a carbide glass breaker right here. Deep carry pocket clip. Really cool. Aluminum handle scales. It's got kind of like a rubberized texture kind of coating on there. Provides grip. This is your secondary lock right here. So I just locked it, so I cannot... Oh, I unlocked it. Excuse me. Alright, well that was kind of a premature... Up is lock. Down is unlock. How funny. Alright, so it was locked the entire time. Yeah, see? I can't pop it open. Down, and it's unlocked. Alright. Big knife. But I have a feeling that it's not as big as I thought it would be. Still a great knife, though. Good for the collection. I might carry this, I might not. I'm still busy carrying the knife that I have right now. And even though it has the access lock right here, you cannot... it doesn't drop shut. You kind of have to use two hands in order to close it. Or you can, if you really want to, use one hand, but I'm not going to do that. I risk cutting myself. Overall, really nice. You get a full hand grip on there. Now they have this swedge up here because they call it the harpoon blade style. So that way you can, just by the blade shape, you can rest your thumb there without there needing to be any jimping for it, for more fine and detail work. If you need to use your forefinger or your thumb, that's what they like to call it. That harpoon drop point, I think, is what they say it is. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. But this, I really think I really like this. It has a swell in the middle, which is really nice. If you can see that, it's on both sides. So when you get a full hand grip on there, it actually does feel really good, and it's a usable knife without it looking too scary, I think, in my opinion. So we will go into the specs for y'all. All right. Oh, it's over 5 ounces, so 6.33 ounces. So yeah, this is a little bit of a hefty knife. I do like how fast that opens. That's really good. Blade length, you're looking at a 3 3/4. You do have a 4-inch reach, but as far as blade goes, 3 3/4, with an overall 8 3/4 inches. It's not a small knife, but it's not gargantuan. I mean, it just has a little bit of weight to it. And of course, you can see that it has the aluminum handle scales on both sides with steel liners. You can see that. No milling out, but maybe in the back right here. In the back side, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of milling right there. And a little bit of milling at the top, but I think that's mostly for the access lock mechanism. So let's go ahead and take a look at the thickness of things. Looking at a 2.9 on the blade. And on the swell where the handle is, you're looking at a 17.0. And the non-swell part of the handle, a 13.3. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. You can switch your pocket clip from right to left, but it's only strictly for tip up carry. If that doesn't bother you, then it shouldn't, be too much of an issue. The blade steel on this is an S30V. Gotta love S30V. It's a good steel. It's a really good steel, in my opinion anyways. But there are also other better steels out there, so this is something that you're interested in. I'm going to suggest that it might be a good purchase, especially with it being a deep carry pocket knife. So that's actually a good thing. And if you're wondering if it's sharp, I assure you, if it's dull, I'm sending it back. You imagine? It'd be terrible. I think I just jinxed myself. There it is. It's it's sharp. It's not crazy sharp. Or maybe the paper just sucks. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw this out and get a brand new paper for the next knife review. Yeah, this thing is, it's pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp. Let's just keep it at that. I guess I just wasn't catching very well on this. Good knife though. Good knife. I was about to get the Crooked River, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a huge fan of knives with wooden handle scales. I don't know what it is. I think it's really tacky. I do have a couple knives with wooden handle scales, but that was just something that couldn't be helped. Just came with the style. I dealt with it for a little while. I don't particularly like handle scales that have wood handles. I just think it's just kind of outdated. We have other better materials nowadays that need to be incorporated in knives. Handle scales that are made out of wood is just kind of tacky to me. But I kind of am interested in a Crooked River that's, I think it's an aluminum handle with G10 handle scales. I don't know. It's sold out. It's been sold out. So I mean, that's kind of a typical thing when it comes to Benchmade. They tend to sell out a lot of their really popular items, or their hard to get items are usually sold out pretty quickly. That's to be expected. Benchmade and Spyderco are probably the top kind of bougie knives that you can go for, especially for the price range. But I don't really buy too many Benchmades because they're just so ridiculous in price. But this one I really had to. I've been wanting this one for a while, and I think it came out in 2018. It's a good knife. I knew a friend who had one, and he lost it or it was stolen. I can't remember what happened to it. I seen it on him, and I seen him use it, but I never actually had a chance to handle it. So now I have one of my own. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. Good knife. Good knife. Oh, and here's the size comparison to my EDC right now. Two bug-related knives. Why not, right? If you're looking on price, you're going to be spending kind of a hefty bit. Just bear with me for a second here. I can pull up the information. You're looking at $216.75 on Amazon right now. And there's 4 left in stock as of today, which is 10/8. So that's if you guys are really, really wanting one of these. But no one in their right mind thinks that spending $200 on a knife is a good idea, unless you're a collector like me. Then you're just crazy. Of course, knives go for much, much more than that. I've seen knives for $300 to $500 to $800. The most I've ever spent on a knife was $400. But that was for a gift for somebody, so I don't even have one at $400. I think the one that I do have is about a little over $300, so $350, $360. That's probably about the highest I've spent on a knife. It's no Chris Reeves Sebenza, and trust me, I've kind of been interested in a Sebenza for a while, but finding one at the right price, I think, is, and being a collector as I am in those things, I can never really pull a trigger on a Sebenza because it's just so much money. Well, anyways, that's my review on the Benchmade Vallation. I almost forgot the name there. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for the support. If you like this video, please slash that subscribe, stab that like button, and you will see more content in the future. Thank you.